Let's get into main topic number one, shall we? And our first main topic today gets submitted to us by Alon Abadi. And Alon writes, "Greetings, John and Rob." Well, once again, unfortunately, it's just me in here today. From Tel Aviv. I am a bit anxious about the upcoming Mortal Kombat 2021 movie. It's supposed to come out on January 15th, which is really soon, but so far it hadn't dropped any trailers. None. To me, the lack of marketing feels like a B movie release or, God forbid, a straight-to-TV movie, which a lot of them, according to Warner Brothers, are nowadays. A straight-to-TV movie. Am I reading too much into it? Is it simply not the time to spend money on marketing, or can this actually be a warning sign? Thanks, and keep up the great work. Okay, thanks a lot for sending that in. And there's a number of pieces to this puzzle to kind of break down. Let's start with one of the things off the top, and that's a general sort of principle. How early or how late a movie begins its marketing campaign says nothing about the potential quality of that movie. If any, because some people consider, oh my gosh, they haven't started putting out trailers for this movie. That means they have no confidence. When in reality, you could argue the complete opposite. You could argue, oh my gosh, they're putting out trailers for that 9 months in advance. They must think that movie's terrible if they're desperate to get as many people into the theaters on opening weekend as possible, right? It can go either way. I don't necessarily mean it has to be that way. I'm just saying it can go either way. So it doesn't necessarily mean things are bad because you haven't seen a trailer there. So I wouldn't worry about that at all. There is an interesting situation surrounding Mortal Kombat, though. A lot of people are saying that it's scheduled to come out on January 15th. And I'm going to be straight up honest with you. I simply don't know that that's actually true. I know it was scheduled to come out on January 15th, but not so long ago, the producer of the film, Todd Garner. Now, this is before the Warner Brothers HBO announcement, okay? This was before Warner Brothers made their announcement about moving everything over to HBO. But Todd Garner, the producer of Mortal Kombat, said, well, I thought by the cast, social media, you would have figured out we're shooting a few more days. We've always planned for it and thought we'd do it in March. The pandemic had other plans. We won't have a release date for the movie until theaters reopen. Same for a trailer. So now, before the other day, Warner Brothers and HBO put out their big announcement that Warner Brothers putting all the movies over to HBO Max. The producer of Mortal Kombat said, you know what? That January, our release date is no longer our release date. We were going to do some reshooting, much like all big movies do. We were going to do reshooting in March. Obviously, the pandemic got in the way of that. So as of right now, we're not even going to announce a new release date until theaters reopen. And until the theaters reopen, we won't even worry about a trailer. Now, clearly, they don't have to worry too much about theaters reopening now, since Warner Brothers wants to put the movie straight onto HBO Max. But while some outlets are still saying that that Mortal Kombat is going to come out on January 15th, a number of others are, I believe, correctly saying, as of right now, Warner Brothers has not set a new date for it. So, I mean, look, it could go either way. I have sent out a couple of messages asking for clarification, but I haven't heard back yet. So it is possible that Warner Brothers and HBO Max will debut Mortal Kombat on January 15th, like it was going to in theaters previously until the producer said they wasn't. Anyway, right now, it seems to me that the most likely situation is that as of right now, Warner Brothers does not have a release date for Mortal Kombat. It'll be sometime in 2021. They did list that as the movies that they'll be putting straight to HBO Max. But as far as I can tell, there is nothing going on here. So I wouldn't worry about it. It seems like we're just going to have to wait to find out when the movie is going to come out. Anyway, guys, what do you think about that? Have you heard information I haven't? Like I said, some outlets are still saying January 15th, but I think that is outdated information. When do you think Mortal Kombat will finally come out and we'll start seeing trailers for it? And are you looking forward to the movie? Jump down into the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. Okay, guys.